There comes a moment in every woman's life when she must decide, am I ordinary or am I born for something greater? You see, when God formed you in the secret place, He did not make a mistake. He crafted you with divine precision, tailored you for a destiny, and encoded you with purpose. You're not random. You're not accidental. You are intentional. And if you're not an ordinary woman, there are some truths you must remind yourself daily. Tell yourself, I was born to fulfill a unique assignment on earth. I am not here just to survive, to pay bills and die. No, I am a solution walking on 2 feet. I am an answer to a problem in the world. I was packaged with gifts that this generation needs. Before I was formed in my mother's womb, the Creator had already written my mission, and I refused to leave this earth full of what I was supposed to pour out. Tell yourself, my value is not determined by what people see, say, or applaud. The applause of the crowd does not define me. Their rejection does not disqualify me. I am not validated by likes, followers, or trends. I am validated by the one who called me. I was designed by greatness for greatness. My value is inherent. I don't need to prove my worth. I need to walk in it. Tell yourself, I am not here to compete. I am here to complete. I am not a threat to another woman. I am a piece of a divine puzzle. I am not running a race against others. I am running toward my own finish line. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone else when you understand the power of your own lane. I carry something that no one else carries. And when I show up, purpose shows up. Tell yourself, I carry the womb of vision, not just the womb of children. While motherhood is a sacred calling, I am not limited to that alone. I birth ideas, I birth movements, I birth change. There are nations inside of me. There are blueprints inside of me. I was designed to multiply whatever I touch, whether it's people, plans, or purpose. Tell yourself, my worth is rooted in purpose, not popularity. I will not be distracted by the temptation to be liked when I was created to lead. I don't need a platform to be powerful. Even in obscurity, I am dangerous to the enemy. I am not driven by fame. I am fueled by assignment. I don't follow culture. I set it. Tell yourself, I walk in divine timing, not societal pressure. I will not rush to meet deadlines that heaven never wrote. I will not allow the ticking of a biological clock or the standards of society to dictate my season. God's timing is perfect, and I am in sync with heaven's calendar. What is for me will not miss me. I trust the process because I trust the one who authored it. And finally, tell yourself, I am an atmosphere shifter, not a crowd pleaser. When I enter a room, I bring peace, I bring light, I bring wisdom, I bring kingdom. I am not here to fit in. I am here to stand out. I am not afraid to be different because I was created to make a difference. I do not follow noise. I carry a sound. This is not a motivational quote. It is a spiritual fact. You were not created for decoration. You were created for demonstration. You are not a product of coincidence. You are a product of divine intent. Before your mother ever knew she was pregnant, heaven had already written your name in the archives of purpose. You were born because something on earth needed to be done that required your presence, your voice, your mind, and your spirit. You are not here to repeat what others have done. You are here to introduce what the world has never seen. Your life is a solution to a specific problem. You are a key designed to unlock a door that no one else can open. That's why you can't afford to compare yourself to others. Comparison is the enemy of your assignment. Every gift inside you, every scar you carry, every lesson you've learned, it was all preparing you for the calling on your life. Even your pain was permitted to shape your passion. Nothing in your life is wasted because your life is on a mission. The danger is not failure. The danger is success at the wrong assignment. You must ask yourself daily, am I doing what I was born to do, or am I doing what others expect me to do? The graveyard is full of women who live busy lives but never fulfilled their purpose. Don't be one of them. Don't die full. Die empty. Having poured out every dream, every book, every business, every message, every idea that God placed inside you. You were born to solve something. Discover it. Develop it. Deliver it. The world doesn't need more noise. It needs more purpose. And you, woman of destiny, were born with divine intent. Live like it. My value is not determined by external validation, but by my Creator's intention. I am not what they call me, what they think of me, or how they measure me. I am not the sum total of opinions, compliments, or criticisms. I do not rise when they applaud, and I do not fall when they ignore. My worth was established long before I was visible to people. It was set in the mind of God when He designed me with purpose, identity, and intentionality. The hands that formed the stars are the same hands that formed me. The one who spoke light into existence also breathed worth into my being. I am not validated by relationships, titles, status, or appearance. I don't need approval to be significant. I don't need permission to exist in my calling. Whether I'm seen or unseen, celebrated or overlooked, I remain valuable. The applause of man is unstable. It comes and it goes. But the purpose of God is unshakable. It does not fluctuate with moods, trends, or seasons. It is eternal. I was not created to live for likes, followers, or popularity. I was created to fulfill an assignment. And as long as heaven is pleased, I am successful. The world teaches us to chase validation, but the kingdom teaches us to walk in revelation. I must live by what God reveals, not by what people say. He called me chosen, set apart, fearfully and wonderfully made. That is my truth. That is my foundation. That is the mirror I must look into every day. When I understand that my value is rooted in divine intention, I no longer strive to be accepted. I live to be effective. I don't beg to belong. I walk boldly knowing I already do. I was crafted with excellence, crowned with purpose, and sealed with worth from above. I am not here to compete. I'm here to complete my purpose. I was not sent to this earth to run races that were never assigned to me. I do not exist to outshine, outdo, or outrun anyone. Competition is the language of the insecure, but purpose speaks the language of clarity. When I know who I am and why I'm here, I don't waste energy measuring myself against others. I don't need to imitate what I was never designed to become. I have my own path, my own lane, my own finish line. My journey is custom made and my timing is divinely orchestrated. Comparison is a thief. It robs me of joy, peace, and progress. But when I shift my focus from competition to completion, I find freedom. I stop looking sideways and start looking upward and inward. I begin to realize that the real assignment is not about being better than anyone else. It's about being obedient to the one who sent me. I was not created to duplicate someone else's success. I was created to manifest what only I can bring into the world. The anointing on my life is not for performance, it's for purpose. I don't compete with other women. I complement them. I don't need to climb over others to rise. I rise by lifting others, by staying true to my assignment, by running the race marked out for me. There is room for all of us to shine when each of us embraces our role. Destiny is not a competition, it is a calling. And when I focus on completing what heaven assigned to me, I win every time. My purpose is not a trophy to be earned. It is a truth to be lived. I am not here to chase applause. I am here to fulfill divine intent. I carry the womb of vision, not just the womb of children. I am more than a biological vessel. I am a spiritual incubator. God has entrusted me with more than physical birth. He has placed in me the power to conceive, nurture, and deliver divine ideas, strategies, movements, and solutions. My identity is not confined to roles that culture defines. It is anchored in the assignment heaven has given me. I am a woman of vision, and within me are seeds of purpose that must come to life. There are dreams growing in my spirit. There are blueprints written on the walls of my heart. There are nations inside of me, businesses, books, ministries, innovations, and transformations that have yet to manifest. I am not barren of purpose. I am pregnant with potential. And just as a mother protects and carries her child until the appointed time, I must protect the vision within me. I must guard it from distractions, from fear, from compromise, and from environments that threaten its development, because everything I carry is sacred. Society may try to define my worth by external milestones, but I know that some of the greatest births happen in the invisible realm long before they are seen. I labor in prayer, in discipline, in faith. I push through pain, through delay, through rejection, not because I am weak, but because I am carrying something powerful. I know the weight I bear is not for me alone. It's for the lives connected to my obedience. I am not limited to giving life to people. I give life to purpose. I deliver transformation. I birth change. I nurture the invisible until it becomes visible. I am not just a woman. I am a carrier of destiny. And I will not apologize for the magnitude of what I'm pregnant with. My worth is rooted in purpose, not popularity. I was not born to be liked. I was born to be impactful. I was not created to entertain the crowd, but to obey the call. If I live for the approval of man, I will die by their rejection. But when I live from the place of divine purpose, I become unshakable. My value is not measured by how many people notice me, follow me, or applaud me. It is measured by how faithful I am to the assignment I was given before the foundation of the world. Popularity is unstable. It comes and goes with trends and opinions. But purpose is eternal. When I root my worth in who God says I am and what He sent me to do, I am no longer swayed by silence or criticism. I don't need the spotlight to be significant. I don't need validation to walk in authority. The most powerful women are not always the loudest in the room. They are the ones who know why they're in the room. They are anchored, focused, and obedient to their divine mission, whether the crowd is watching or not. I refuse to trade my calling for claps. I won't dilute my voice just to fit in. I won't shrink to make others comfortable. I wasn't sent to be famous. I was sent to be faithful. I may not always be seen, but I will always be effective. Purpose is not about being known by many. It's about being known in heaven. If angels recognize my obedience and demons fear my assignment, that's enough. I am not chasing attention. I am fulfilling vision, because at the end of my life, I won't be judged by how many people knew my name, but by how well I carried out His purpose. That is where my worth lies. I walk in divine timing, not societal pressure. I refuse to let the ticking of a clock or the noise of expectations dictate the rhythm of my life. I am not late, I am not behind, and I am not forgotten. I am aligned. My life is not governed by the timelines of culture, tradition, or comparison. It is governed by the wisdom of heaven. I move when God says move. I wait when He says wait, because I understand that divine timing is never rush and never wrong. Society may try to convince me that I should have achieved more by now, been married by now, had children by now, built an empire by now, but I refuse to wear that pressure like a garment. I will not bow to the false gods of urgency and comparison. I know who I am and whose I am. And because I trust the one who authored my destiny, I trust the timing that comes with it. Delay is not denial, it is often divine preparation. Every season I walk through is intentional. Every detour is a lesson. Every pause is a pruning. While others are racing, I am being refined. While others are rushing, I am being rooted. And when my appointed time comes, I will not have to force a door open. It will swing wide because it was designed for me. What is mine is already written, already sealed, and already waiting for my maturity to meet it. I don't chase seasons, I prepare for them. I don't mimic others, I follow revelation. There is peace in divine timing. There is power in divine order. And as long as I stay connected to the source, I will never miss what belongs to me. I walk in purpose. I walk in patience. I walk in prophetic rhythm, not pressure. I am an atmosphere shifter, not a crowd pleaser. I was not created to blend in, conform, or be liked by everyone. I carry a presence that changes the temperature of every room I enter, not because of who I am, but because of who sent me. I walk with authority, with discernment, and with an anointing that disturbs comfort zones and awakens purpose. I do not shrink to fit in. I rise to stand out. I was not called to entertain the crowd. I was called to challenge it. My very presence confronts stagnation, exposes compromise, and provokes change. Crowd pleasing is a trap that keeps you silent when you're supposed to speak, small when you're supposed to expand, and passive when you're supposed to take dominion. But I have been delivered from the need to be accepted. I was not assigned to adjust to atmospheres. I was born to transform them. When I show up, peace walks in, wisdom walks in, vision walks in. I don't need a microphone to carry influence. My character is my platform. My consistency is my voice. My obedience is my message. Atmosphere shifters don't seek popularity. They seek alignments. We don't echo what's trending. We declare what is true. We understand that our presence is not about personal glory, but divine purpose. So whether the crowd cheers or walks away, I remain steady because I wasn't sent for their approval. I was sent for impact. I may walk in quietly, but I leave evidence. I carry solutions, not opinions. I bring order to chaos, clarity to confusion, and light to darkness. I am a thermostat, not a thermometer. I set the temperature. I don't reflect it. I am called to shift the spiritual climate wherever I go, and I will not apologize for the weight I carry. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were never called to blend in, shrink back, or apologize for the fire in your spirit. You were crafted by divine hands, placed in time with intentional precision, and filled with eternal purpose. This world doesn't need another copy. It needs the original you. So rise boldly, speak fearlessly, build faithfully, love deeply, and walk daily with the unshakable confidence that you are a woman on assignment. You don't owe the world perfection, but you do owe it obedience. Stop waiting for applause, approval, or perfect conditions. The time is now. The calling is real, and heaven is watching. Complete your assignment, birth your vision, shift atmospheres. Refuse to be defined by limitations. You are not here to take up space. You are here to transform it. The uncommon woman doesn't follow trends. She sets them. She doesn't chase titles. She carries authority. She doesn't wait for opportunity. She becomes it. So remind yourself daily, I am not ordinary. I am chosen, called, and commissioned. And no force in hell or on earth can stop a woman who knows who she is in the eyes of her Creator.